Hello, everybody, dear members of our community, participants of 3 years AMA, welcome. My name is Anita and we are live again to tell you more about 3 year and the project of bringing broadband internet to Africa. So welcome to join us, and of course, to get involved, you can click like if you enjoyed today's AMA, write a comment, suggestion. You can write your question in a chat because we will be answering your questions today. Or Sandi Bitenc, CEO of 3 Air, will be the one answering. You can also hit the bell icon to get notifications. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel or, of course, invite a friend. New members are joining us every day on Twitter and on Telegram. We have more than 5,500 members on our Telegram and more than 12,000 on Twitter. So thank you for being with us. So Sandi Bitenc, the CEO of 3 Air, will be joining us in a few minutes. Mostly we will be talking about upcoming pre-sale and your opportunity for some giveaways in this AMA. So what you have to do is in this conversation using comment section, asking questions, and we will choose 3 of you at the end. At the end, so you will have to stick with us till the end. And now let us use this time before Sandi joins us for a short introduction of our project. So 3 Air is all about covering Africa with internet access and offering the right solution. It is a based startup who will leverage the power of decentralization to provide internet connectivity to consumers in Africa and provide physical infrastructure to support this through its partnership with K3 Telecom. Only 20% of people on the African continent are active internet users, with less than 1% having access to broadband. Compare this with the 60% of the world's population that are active internet users, and it quickly becomes evident that African nations have quite a distance to go in order to fully benefit from the world. The lack of internet in this region has also a social and economic impact, including the way citizens interact with their government, with businesses, and of each other. 3 Years' vision is to make broadband connectivity available to the masses that is easy to access through its blockchain-based platform. So 3 Air is not only about connecting the unconnected, but it's also about banking the unbanked people of developing countries equal opportunities. Sandi Bitenc, CEO of 3 Air, is also with us today. Hello, Sandi, and welcome.
Hi, how are you guys? How are you, Anita?
I am great. I hope everybody also. And before we start talking about the pre-sale coming up Sunday, this Friday, let me just ask you another question, because I know you have been very active today. What is happening?
Oh, that's so much is happening right now. I don't know where to start, but I just came home from I had a presentation. It was a private meeting from investors organized by Crypto Valley, and it was really good. So we had like 2 speakers there this time. Our Oliver, our advisor, was a speaker, and then I had like 20 minutes of presentation time, but I took it up to 30. They like it. They liked it, and yeah, pretty good context there. It was good now today, but it was a crazy day today. I still didn't eat some. I ate something for breakfast, something small, and once I came home now, I just jumped on the call here, and afterwards I'll make some dinner.
Okay, so thank you for being with us, but you should eat, because we need you on this project.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna die.
Okay, I'm not worried about that. Sandi, were there any media there in this, where you were today?
It was a private meeting, so no media there. But I did put somebody to record the whole presentation. I need to see if it's something that I can publish. I'll watch it through tomorrow, and if the sound is good and everything is good, I'll probably publish it.
Okay. Now, when we're talking about media, media is writing lately a lot about 3Year and the project. That means we have also good PR taking care of it, but also a very interesting project. So the media is actually interested, right?
Yeah, you met Ruba, right? So Ruba makes the magic happen in regards to marketing. It's been an interesting week. People started noticing us. I got a lot of um, messages, emails are dropping in like crazy. Samo and Leon, they are just overwhelmed with all the emails that are coming in. So yeah, it's Bitcoin.com published us. Yahoo Finance published us. There were so many really good articles. You can actually see them if you go to our website. Let's try if we can do this. Let me share the screen.
It is under a press, right? On our 3year.io.
I didn't want to share this one. I wanted to share something else. But why can't I share it? This one. Press. Yeah. So it's on our website under press. There's a press release, and we are kind of trying to make some clipping here. So investing.com published, Street Register, Globe Newswire, Bitcoin.com. But it's not all of them. We cannot follow anymore all the media publishing. I see that Yahoo Finance is not on here, and I know that Yahoo Finance published us, but it's really getting really interesting. And yeah, lots of media there. Maybe once we are up, you can also go to the blog page. We are starting our pre-sale series here, so that you can learn a bit more about our pre-sale, learn it a bit in depth. I know a lot of people have questions about KYC and AML, and we have a referral reward system, so we're giving out 5% to the to the sale that you refer. So a lot of good stuff here, interesting ones.
Yeah. Jason also wrote, he says, I saw the Yahoo article. It was probably the best one to share with friends, defining what 3Year is all about. So yeah, we
need to publish that one also up. Yeah, we are making a few changes. Ruba is putting together a few changes to the website, so there'll be coming a change pretty soon. Yeah, we need to put up some more stuff and consolidate the menu a bit, and yeah, a lot of things are still coming.
Okay, we are already receiving some questions in today's AMA, so thank you very much, guys, for putting those questions on. We will be answering them later. But first, let's continue with the main subject today, Sandi, the pre-sale coming up on Friday. So many questions are also in our community. When does it start? How can we participate? About the whitelist, KYC and AML launch pads, and so on and so on. I don't know where to start, but maybe for starters, Sandi, is everything ready?
Almost. Just I want to touch on something else, because you have like an exclusivity right now, because you're seeing me in a shirt. That's probably not gonna happen anymore on an AMA. I just literally came in and from the presentation, and the presentation was in front of bankers. I was a bit how do you say it? I was a bit nervous talking to bankers about blockchain, because blockchain is taking away their business. But they were pretty. It was a blockchain event. We need to say this, but the bankers, the financial guys were invited, so that's why I suited up just a little bit.
But it
Um,
suits you.
it does. You think I should wear it more often?
You should.
Nah, I really like my t-shirts.
Star Wars t-shirts, right?
Star Wars. I got another one. I'm gonna show it to you next time.
Okay, deal.
Um,
So
so
about the
you were asking about the pre-sale. So the pre-sale is scheduled to start on Friday, and it's going to be Friday evening, probably. And in regards to the payment system and everything is ready, working really smooth. But we did start KYC for the users that pre-registered. So the user that were following us from our earliest beginnings till Saturday evening, and then everybody who signed up until then has the option to do the KYC a bit earlier than everybody else. And we opened this on Monday, but we did get into some issues. We took a KYC provider, because you cannot do your KYC yourself. You need to do all the sanctions checks, and it's really a complicated thing. And I'm pretty sure that people who are in crypto and blockchain, they know it's tough. It's tough even on the biggest exchanges at all. So we have Aquant as our provider, and supposedly they should be really good, and they came recommended to us. So we integrated with them, and they said we should use their flow and their SDK for capturing the documents, and that one is not working perfectly. It has some issues on Safaris, and it has some issues on some iPhones in general. So we're sorting this out. What we're gonna do, we found something that so we can integrate the whole flow ourselves, and we are right now looking how fast we can do it, and how good we can do it. But else, we're also looking into other KYC providers that we could potentially integrate pretty fast. So we'll find a solution. I hope it's gonna be till Friday, but for sure it's gonna be at least until Monday. It's not that you cannot do it. We have over 250 KYCs done already, so you can do it. But on some phones, it does give you some problems when you take the photos. So that's it, and everything else is really ready and working smoothly.
Okay.
I can even show you maybe some how it goes.
Yeah, we will do that. Just one more
Mhm.
question, Sandi, connected with this KYC. There was a lot of talking and writing about the whitelist. So just to explain to everybody who got on the whitelist and how and why.
So the whitelist, as I already mentioned, was everybody who came on our website and put in their email, and that was up until Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday evening, Sunday night, Sunday morning for some people. It depends on which where in the world you are. So this was everybody who put in their email got on a list, and they can now go and register and log in right now. The ones that have not put in their email, they cannot. They'll be able to do it on Friday. Why we done it? Because it's actually two reasons. So one reason is because we want to award our earliest supporters. That's the big reason. And the second one is because it's tough to implement something new like this and then just open it up to everyone. It can be overwhelming, and it's also a bit of a beta testing. So it serves two purposes. So if you went to our website 3r.io, put in your email before before Saturday or before Sunday, then you're on the list, and you can go to presale.3r.io, and you can do your KYC there. You cannot yet buy tokens. Token buys are going to be enabled on Monday. Sorry, on Friday. Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday evening. Sandi, talking about KYC, this was a lot of questions were there also in the community. Is it? Why is it necessary to do it? How do we pass it? And so on, so on, and so on. You did a great blog on it, explaining everything. So on our page, you can all read it. But still, you said you would like to explain, how to go through the process. So this is basically what you will do now, right?
Yeah, we need to. We are live, so we need to be careful about privacy and everything. So we'll not show everything. I'm not gonna take pictures of my documents right now. So we'll jump over the taking pictures. But I can show you the rest, and I can also give you a bit of a glimpse into how everything looks like afterwards when you need to buy some tokens.
Okay, so let's do it.
Let's do it. Let me share the screen again. Okay, so that's it. So that's this is on the testing server. So it's not, this is not whole live yet, but this part is. So we'll try and register with our 3-year email on Gmail. I need to move my mic, else I cannot type. Okay. So once you click continue, you get to this terms and condition page. You should read it. I really urge you to read it, but you need to go to the bottom and click continue. And then you get a login link on your email. Why we've done it? We don't want to have passwords. I think that passwords can get lost, can get stolen. This cannot get stolen. So let's see if I got a magic link. I like those magic links. And those links, those emails, they tend sometimes to go into spam. So if you get them into spam, you should go into spam, click. I won't show you our mailbox, but it went into spam for me. So you need to move it into inbox and mark it as not spam, else you won't be able to click on it. Let me see how I can get this. Okay. I think it's in my inbox now. So, okay. So I click on confirm email. And then I should be able to log in here. I'm logged in here. Okay. Let me do it like this. So, okay. Then you select your country, and this country, it needs to be from the same as it is on your IDs. So I'll put it in Slovenia because I'm from Slovenia. Somebody actually asked what my nationality is, so it's Slovenian. And then when you put in your country, you'll get the option to click Start KYC, and this will bring you to our provider. We won't do this one right now because the privacy issues. But what you need to do is really what you need to be. Let me get my team to enable this. What you'll need to do is you'll need to put in your name and your email and your phone number, and you need to be careful. The name needs to be the same as it's on your documents, else it won't go through. And we've got, for instance, somebody going into manual review because he misspelled his name, or they omitted their middle name or something like that. So it needs to be the same. Really be careful about this, else you'll go into manual review. So what can happen here? Let me just get just a second. Give me a second.
No problem, Sandi. You just go ahead and do
Yeah.
what you have to do. Connect with the team so that we will be showing this. We have some of your comments. I'm checking that right now. Also the questions. Sandi will be answering them, of course, after this explanation and after the presentation that he will show you. But thank you very much for giving those answers, for writing them down. Sandi, did you get any answers?
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
let me just reshare my screen again because I'm hearing it's not doing the right one.
Okay.
And it's this one. Okay. I think it should be this one. Let me see. Okay. So once you get past the KYC, this is how it will look like. So you have a few things that you need to do. The buy orders right now are disabled. You have your referral link. So what this means is you can copy it and you can post it on your social media, share it with friends, family, whoever, and whoever will log in and register through this link and buy something, you'll get 5% of what he buys added directly to your buying account. So you'll get the 5% paid out in additional 3-year tokens. What's really the most important things after you do the KYC is you need to set your wallet. And this wallet needs to be an ADA wallet. And this is the wallet that you will get your tokens transferred to. So make sure that the wallet is correct. It needs to be a correct one. If you don't get the right wallet, then you might lose your tokens, because once we lock the wallet into our smart contract, we can just not change it anymore, and all the tokens will go to that wallet. So really be careful. That's why we also set like 3 confirmations actually. So you need to put it in, you need to confirm it, really make sure that it's the right wallet that you want to receive 3-year tokens to. It needs to be an ADA wallet. We recommend Yoroi. Yoroi is probably the best one. There's also Daedalus that you can do, but it's really Yoroi it's a light wallet, and it's the easiest one to use. So now that I saved my wallet, I actually have the option to buy the 3-year tokens. And the progress bar here is the green part says how much you actually can buy. And $15,000 is the maximum you can buy with the level 1 KYC that you just did. If you want to raise the max amount to 49,800, that's going to be a final amount. You cannot buy more than 49,800. You will need to click on raise buy limit and do an additional KYC check. But we're not going to do this. And once you buy something, this is going to become red, and you'll see how much it's left. You can do more buys if you want, if you just decide later on you want to do something else. So once you click this one, you decide how many tokens you wanna buy, or for how much money you want to buy. So let's say you want to buy for 10,000, that's $4,000. Okay, so $4,000 you'll get 16,676 tokens, and then you can decide what you want to pay with. So what you can pay with is the full list is on our Telegram group. So you can pay with ADA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, either on the Tron blockchain or on the Ethereum blockchain, Dogecoin. Put in even Shiba, Solana, Koti, Phantom, Crypto.com, DAI. It's really a lot of stuff that you can and you can click and you can see how much Litecoin, for instance, you need to pay, or Crypto.com, how much Crow you need to transfer, or Bitcoin. And then you just confirm the order, and then you have we said we'll set 2 hours. Probably we'll put this down to 1 hour. So you'll have 1 hour to pay to a now it's a sandbox address, but you'll have here the payment address that you need to transfer then the amount of Bitcoin, and that's it. And this is how it's going to work. Once it's confirmed, once the transaction is confirmed, everything is going to be automatically put to OK and added to your buy amount. I think this one is going to be pretty easy. So here's your purchases will get those cards. You can always go and look at the purchased amounts. What's going on? Oh, if we wait long enough, even this one will probably get confirmed. But I think that's good to just show how it's going to look like. And I think that's one of the most easiest payment solutions that allows for more different cryptocurrencies that you can think of. And yeah, as you saw, it works already. So this one shouldn't be a problem, but the KYC we're still sorting out to polish it that it really works well.
Okay. But KYC is necessary. Is that so? Because we have a question here. Can I avoid KYC if I pay with Monero, for example?
Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, we need to log everybody who buys a token from us. It's just regulatory compliance, and we don't want to jeopardize our project just because somebody doesn't want to do a KYC. What this means, if we don't do a KYC and we get somebody to check up on what we've done, that can have really bad legal consequences, and this doesn't do good to anyone. Not for us, not for the whole project, and for sure not for the token holders. If a company just gets into a lawsuit because of something like that, the token usually just drops in value, and we for sure won't be jeopardizing the project just because somebody is having a problem doing a KYC. But what I can say is we are not giving out any information. So the information is there. If a government or an authority would come to us and say, we are looking if this and this and this person was buying from you, so you need to do something really bad somewhere, and that somebody would come and ask us also, we probably won't be getting in any request for some taxes or something like that. I don't see it, and either way, we are not really responsible for giving this information out. But if it's something that comes from a court order or something like that, we would need to disclose information on a specific person. Else, we're not sharing this. We're not sending out anything.
Okay, so it is very important to know that KYC, AML, all of this is really a necessity in order to cooperate and to participate in this, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot go around it, really.
Okay. Now, if they get denied, let's say from KYC, what can they do then?
There is a button. So if you think that the denial was not right, that you should have passed, it can be that what happened already with one person is that his name was exactly the same as a person from somewhere from a really high political standpoint. It was the same as some political person, and that's why the fact check was triggered a flag, and he got denied. But there is a button that you can press either for redo a KYC or just for us to go and check it manually. And then we go and look if everything turns out good, then we'll just enable you. You don't even need to do another KYC. But it can be that somebody has the same name from somebody else who is on a blacklist, and then he cannot pass if we don't look at the IDs ourselves and approve them manually. So nobody who doesn't deserve to get denied will get denied. We'll make sure.
Okay, here's a question. I missed the beginning. What time will the pre-sale start on Friday, UTC time?
Well, we didn't set a time. We didn't set a time yet. So follow us on our Telegram channel. Telegram users will be followers will be the first one to get the time in. It will depend a bit on how we fix the KYC, and we might pull it. We might push it a bit later in the evening if we are still working on the KYC. But else we'll just go probably at I think 5 p.m. UTC is something that's to think about, but I cannot confirm it really.
Okay. Here's another technical question. If we are sending payment from different wallets, how you will identify that is for this particular address?
Don't worry, we have a system, so we'll know. We'll know. Don't worry. It's like what happens is that the nobody will get the same wallet, so the wallet goes through go rotated in the so everybody each payment gets another wallet, so that's why we can follow you. It's not a
But
problem.
as we already said, Sandi, there are some restricted countries, right, that cannot participate.
Exactly. Unfortunately, we cannot take on everybody. So there are some countries that either prohibit their citizens to engage in pre-sale. So one of those is US, and the other one is China. They just restricted themselves, and there are also some countries that are like on some sanctions lists, and general global sanctions lists, like unfortunately Iran, Iraq, such countries. Also some African countries are also, because of high probability of money laundering and so on. So those we needed to exclude.
Okay, well, there are a lot of questions coming in also regarding KYC. We have already answered some in between. I'm trying to find out if there is something new, but I will get back to that. Just to give you another question, Sandi, the private pre-sale is still open, isn't it? That is a public pre-sale that we are starting on Friday. What about the private one?
Yeah, the private one will just go with the public. It's not that we need to stop the private before we begin the public. So they'll just go parallel, and whichever closes first will just. It's like this. So if for instance it happens that the public sale would just be closing really fast, and we still have a private open, we'll just get the tokens from the private to the public. So this is how we're going to do it. And but it really doesn't look like it. This week now I had more private VC funds and some family offices and private investor calls. I had like 3 calls per day. So this didn't happen before. The interest in the private rounds are really big, and I'm sure they'll close both of them in the next 2 weeks. Usually it takes, with the VC funds and the private investors, it takes a bit longer time because they're doing a more in-depth due diligence, and it takes a bit more time. But from the interest that came in this week, I'm pretty sure this will get closed really soon.
Okay, there was another question in community. How long does it take to pass KYC after uploading the information?
Well, it should be in a minute or two, nothing more, unless you go into manual review. So if you go into manual review, we'll need to go and check it manually, and this will depend mostly on how many manual reviews we need to do. But it can take up to 2 days.
Okay, but it will come eventually. So Hamdi is asking a question. Does the Yoroi wallet accept 3-year tokens? I thought it is only for ADA.
No, it accepts the 3-year tokens. It's ADA, so Yoroi wallet accepts all ADA tokens, and all the tokens built on Cardano or on ADA. All the tokens built on Cardano actually are the same as ADA, and they can use the same wallets. It's similar with Ethereum wallets. So ERC20 wallets, you also can store whatever ERC20 token on it, and with Yoroi it's the same with Cardano.
Okay. Obi is saying, I get an error message on iPhone when attempting KYC. What could be the reason?
So it depends what kind of error it is. One thing is that when you send a link to your phone, that link can only be used once. So what happened is that some people clicked on the link twice or tried to copy it, then it won't work. It's just a security measure. So it should be just one click and then you need to do it. But as said, we had some issues with uploading the documents on some iPhones. So it could be that Safari is the problem. It could be that you really have an iPhone that doesn't work well with capturing the documents. We are working on this. So that's what I was trying to explain before, to make it really streamlined for everyone. And we'll find a solution pretty soon. We have three options that we're looking into, and it's just going to depend how fast we can integrate it.
Okay. There's still a question about the video. Explanation was already given, but still, will there be a video on how to buy tokens using, for example, Cardano?
Yes, we'll make a video. I actually made a video for KYC registration, but as we might change it, and we will change it for sure, I didn't publish it, just not to make any if the process changes a bit and people have the old version, it's sometimes hard to get the new version in. So when the version's final, we'll do the whole KYC procedure on video, and we'll do the token buying procedure on video. Also, we have a Yoroi wallet tutorial on hand that was been made by the Yoroi team, and we'll also look into getting some tutorials for the early beginners how to actually get crypto. And there's also one other thing that we are looking into. We have the option to integrate into our payment system also a credit card payment processor. So it might be possible to do buying with credit cards. It's just we didn't decide yet if we want to do it or not. It's gonna depend what the community actually wants. There are two big issues when you do it like this. So one is that everybody who buy with a credit card will need to do one additional KYC, and that can sometimes be painful. Even doing one it's burdensome. Then doing two is even more so. And the fees for credit card processing for crypto are extremely high. So we cannot take on those fees. So if we integrate credit card processing, then we'll just need to put the additional fees that we get charged to the end user. So I don't know if we really want to do it. We didn't decide yet, but let the community decide if they want it or not. Then we can look into it.
Okay, to also answer some other questions. My question is, when people going to use 3R services, should they also pay in ADA?
I didn't really understand that, but to give a bit of a broader answer, everything that's going to be bought through the 3R platform, so all the services there, they're going to have to be bought with 3R, not with ADA. So with 3R. Yeah.
Okay, so there is another question: if there will be a physical 3R store someday, or physical stores?
we can say something like that, because as an ISP we'll need to be present in the country that we are providing our services. So we'll for sure have offices. We have an office, so not us, and it's K3, and you know that the partnership with K3 is really tight. So so K3 has its offices in Sierra Leone already. So once we go into Nigeria, we'll have offices there also. And yeah, we might put up some merchandise also with it and so on. Why not? And then we have like really 3R stores.
There was a question about merchandise, by the way, for the
really?
shirts and everything goes. Yeah. So there is an interest, and you should be thinking about it quickly.
I think Laura will like this this idea. She really loves to do stuff that are created then in the real world, and I think she'll love this. I'll put
I would
her
really
on.
like, a 3 years cup, for example, or something. So yeah. Obi is asking, the private and public pre-sales prices are outranged for most Nigerians. Last airdrop on AMA, how low probability of winning? Is there another more affordable way to get involved?
Well, for the private, I know that for the private, the prices are a bit out of range, but they're also not. That's why it's private. So it's for private investors. It's for VC funds, so bigger investors that that usually like kickstart a bit the project, and they come with some additional communities and some marketing and so on. That's why we are having a bit the private pre-sale. Else we wouldn't need it, and we'll just go with the public sale. And that's why there is a bit of a difference there. But $600, we were thinking about what to actually put in. So $600, I think it should be something that should be doable in the public sale. It's a bit thinking also about the costs. You need to pay for each KYC and for each transaction and so on. And of course, we potentially could go a bit lower. So if there will be really big interest and demand from the community, we might also think about lowering it. But right now it stands at 600, and I don't see it changing right now. But if there will be really overwhelming demand for it, we might think about it. But it will need to be a community decision.
Okay. A question in a community on Telegram. If I have not registered before, neither am I whitelisted, so to get this once more, can I still get in the public pre-sale? If yes, how? We have explained how, but you will now, of course, explain it again.
On Friday, we are opening up our public pre-sale. Nobody was able to buy, and it's not like it's finished list. So once we open it up, we'll open it up for everybody. So you can on Friday you'll be able to do the KYC and buy the tokens. No problem. Everybody will have the chance. And the public sale is big enough so that you are not late. You're still early. So if you're here and you want to buy it, you'll be able to buy it on Friday for sure.
Okay. Now there's an interesting question also involving the payment, of the internet services and also connected with your project. Namely, how people there are going to be able to get and contact 3R services in the internet itself, if the internet itself is a issue there, and the credit cards, banking, and such as well. So how will they able to pay it? That's the question.
Well, they'll be able to pay it how they're doing it right now in Sierra Leone when there's no blockchain. So we're not taking away the usual way that people are acquiring services. So there'll always be the possibility for them to come and pay with cash in our offices, and then we'll just give them the tokens there and process it with the token. So that's an option. But we'll also educate the people where they can get the tokens, how they can buy them. And there's a lot of demand and a lot of people in Africa. Actually, there are more people in Africa than everywhere else in the world that are dealing with crypto right now, because they need to, because they don't have other options. So that's their way out of not having a bank account. Oh, I think that Africa is going to be one of the fastest adopters. But as said, we will be there to educate them. We'll be there present on site, and they'll be able always to come and buy the services through our offices there.
Okay, there is a question considering Nigeria. I noticed on your roadmap 3 year has come activities for Nigeria in January 2022. How can I participate? How can I be a part of this?
Well, if you're here, you're already a part of this. So I would urge you to go and explore a bit our social channels. Right now, the most active social channel is Telegram. We are also present on Twitter. I think we are doing something on Instagram. I think we have something on Facebook. But I myself, I'm active actually mostly on Telegram, not following everything else so much. I know that we're also on LinkedIn, and we are preparing Discord. So Discord is already open. We are not active there yet, but once the community really overgrows the Telegram channel, then we'll start moving to Twitter, to Discord, and this is probably going to be our final and most active community platform. So that's it. And for the other, what you can do is you can just go and participate in the pre-sale, and you just follow us. Once we come to Nigeria, we'll for sure need some help there, and you will need to stuff up and so on. So if you're from Nigeria, you wanna be a part of the local team there. Once you're there, you just contact us, and we'll get you in direct contact with the local team.
We have another question. We have a lot of questions, of course. Will 3R collaborate with any DeFi projects of Cardano?
For sure. Well, we are waiting for the first DEX to come out, and we'll be listing on Cardano DEX for sure. So that's what we want to do. And there's also a lot of questions about listings and so on. So we are looking into different options. We would like to list on a Cardano DEX. So today or yesterday, Charles was actually speaking about that Sunday swap is really, really close. It may even launch in December. So if they launch in December, this is going to be our main DeFi platform. If by the time that we close our public sale, there is no Cardano DEX present, we'll do two things. Either we'll go on a centralized exchange that we're already in contact with, but that's not my first option, or we'll bridge the token probably to Ethereum and then list on a layer 2 DEX there, or to Solana. But probably Ethereum is right now the most active one. So but we will list as soon as possible after we close the public sale. That's our goal. We don't want to keep anybody waiting and with the tokens and not being able to sell them or trade them or buy them. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, there's another interesting question to answer. How are you planning to cope with the areas that has neither roads nor electricity?
We are not focused on that. So if you know a bit about us, we are focused on big cities. So our technology is best suited for big cities because we have a lot of people in one place, so we can. For instance, in Sierra Leone, in Freetown, we have 2 towers, and with 2 towers, we cover the whole city. So we don't need more. When we go out, then we need to have a tower each 50 kilometers. And to be profitable and to do the best and to serve the most people, it's always just go to the big cities. So that's our goal. We're not right now thinking about rural areas yet.
Okay, now we have about 10 minutes still till the end of this AMA. Time really flies by when we're talking about it, about the project. Sandi, just to ask you a question, Ethiopia documentary is already out, right? So we are able to see it.
Two parts are out, so we are still having 3 or 4 parts coming in. I've seen the next 2 parts I've seen already. And I even posted them not in the totally final version on Telegram. So on Telegram you can still find them. And tomorrow I'll post the next one. I think I have it ready as a final version, but it's gonna come in this week. All the parts will be out. Yeah.
Okay, there's this question popping out. Is this project supported by IOHK Africa? If yes, what is their involvement?
No official involvement from IOHK or IOHK Africa right now.
Okay, thank you. We have some nice comments about how this project is so great. And they're really looking forward to be a part of it, which is great. And I'm really happy to read this. I'm sure Sandi will read it later too.
Yeah.
Now, there was a question if there is any giveaway involved in this AMA, and I did say something about it at the beginning. How it is possible to participate, because we did say that there will be some giveaways in this AMA. Sandi, will you also say something about it?
Exactly. We are giving away again 3 times 1,000 3-year tokens. And I think that's a nice price. 1,000,
yes,
1,000 3-year. It's probably going to be worth something. Quite a lot, probably.
Yeah, so this is really a great price.
How we're going to do it? It's going to be the same as previous time. So we'll check. We'll pick 3 comments from today's AMA, the live, and we'll just give the tokens away to this. Did you think about? I really didn't have the time today to think. How are we actually going to identify the winners? So I think you looked into it a bit, right?
Yes, I did, because it has no options, to send private messages, which would be a solution in this case. But everybody who will be selected or should contact us through YouTube, send us a message, because that is possible. On our YouTube channel, there is About section, and under About section, there is an email, our email. And if you are sending it from YouTube, then we will actually see who you are, if you are the one who won the prize. So that will be, of course, the person that we're looking for. And it couldn't be any other. So I think that is a solution. I hope so. So to avoid everything that we talked about last time, how to really know that there is the right person, the award, the prize. And we will be also checking this out. And I saw someone that wrote, I asked 10 questions, so I should get some prize. Because at the beginning I said, that you should ask as many questions as you need the answers to, or write a comment or something, because that is how you can participate in winning this this prize. So great giveaways.
And I like this. That's my first pick is, but this one, as you said, I think this is good effort. So congratulations. How do I spell this? yjkbuddy.
Buddy got a prize.
Buddy,
maybe
you asked 10 questions and then commented also. So you need to go to the About page and contact us through YouTube. It's not that you can send us an email. It's not going to work. You need to contact us through YouTube. Then we can see your YouTube username, and then we'll respond to you. And you need to send us, we'll see your email probably. You need to send us your email and your ADA wallet address so that we know where to send the tokens. You pick the next one.
I'm looking at the comments and questions, and it's really hard to decide, you know. I had someone I looked up already, but I cannot find it. But I will, of course, I will choose someone. Of course, there's a great prize. Okay. Maybe Jason Garner is the one that I will pick. So
okay. Click on him so that we see.
Yeah, that was a comment.
Okay.
There's also a question, you see, but we have a couple of more minutes, but we need to
What's
pick
the question? Let me see.
More about how to achieve.
Are the documents available online? Yeah, there are. You should go in the footer. You'll find a white paper and a deck. So the white paper is really extensive, and you have probably a few days to read it through. So it's a lot of, and if that's not enough, let us know. We'll send you more. We have a lot more to send for reading. And that's also one thing that we need to fix. So we need to put up the white paper a bit more up in the menu.
Okay, but Jason, congrats for the prize. And
yeah,
of course,
congratulations.
Yeah. There's a third one, which you will of course pick, Sandi.
Let me pick one. I'm not going to read. I'm just going to click on someone. This one. Oh, okay. This was really just random. Hi, everyone. Asek Klo. I hope I spelled that correctly.
He or she was commenting a lot, made a lot of comments. Okay. And yeah.
Great.
So we have
congratulations, you're also a winner. So everybody, all you three, you need to go through our YouTube About channel and send us an email from there.
Okay, so we have come to an end. We have 2 more minutes. If you're interested in getting into this project, of course, all the details are in our white paper. You should read it, and you should also participate in a discussion around 3 follow us on Twitter, join us on Telegram, follow YouTube channel. Everything is available. All the informations are available. You can also ask questions. We will be here with you every week, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central European Time on our AMA Live. So I think this is really what is good about this project, is that it's so transparent and really has the answers, and you have the answers to everything. So there's a big plus to this.
Yeah, we don't mind answering any questions. So really, you come ask. If we know, we'll answer it for sure. And no hiding there. And just I would ask everybody, go hit the bell button. It will make us grow bigger, and we all want to grow, because the more people come to the project, the more good we can do, and also the more we raise the token value. So it should be in the interest of everybody. And also, if you were able to pass the KYC, you already have your referral link. So go and share the referral link. You can make some money out of it.
Thank you very much, Sandi, for being with us, and thank all of you for participating and asking questions. Have a great day, a great evening, and bye-bye till the next time. Bye, Sandi.
Bye-bye. Bye.